Hello, friendly faces of the internet. It's me, writer, director, and auteur, Cade Taylor. Now, the other day, it was my birthday, and I decided to get myself a new camera and film what I did. It doesn't make any sense, so don't expect it to. But this is that. Now, I have a film degree, and with it a false sense of superiority, so don't call it a vlog. But that's what it is. I'm house sitting at a pool, which is great, but this day, like every day, I had to start with making a cup of coffee. Or 4, to feed my caffeine addiction. Now, they say a watchpot never boils, but I assure you it does. It just takes time, which gave me enough time to say this.
Yay, exciting birthday for me, because the water's about to boil.
Then I watched it boil more and literally threw my toast in the toaster oven. Then I had to watch the toast in the toaster oven, which took more time. You could say it was a slow start to the day. But the coffee finished, and thank God, because I plunged it like a clogged toilet. And the friggin' toast still wasn't done. So I made the bed while that went, because my mom tells me that people who make the bed are happier. I don't know if that's true, but my room doesn't look like garbage, so that's good.
To my house sitter that I'm house sitting for, that I hope will never see this video, I appreciate all the pillows, but I cannot and will not use them all. It is insane. And I'm not ungrateful. I appreciate it. But it's a little overwhelming.
And the toast kept toasting. But ding, it finally finished. So I ate a banana, which is unrelated, but it goes well with toast and made the breakfast a little more exciting. A taste of the tropics, you could say. And then I drank coffee, which was still practically boiling, but I drank it anyway and just decided to burn my throat. Then I put on Fleabag, which is a great show, and makes me feel a little bit better about myself. You can see it's an exciting birthday. After that, it was time to pick up my father. So I opened up Maps, threw on some shorts, tucked my shirt in, put on some sunglasses, and gave myself a pep talk in the mirror.
Bad boy.
Then I threw on my New Balances when tragedy struck. You see, I realized I was out of toilet paper. But, more on that later. Anyways, I hopped in the Ford Fiesta, buckled my seatbelt, and pulled out Smash Mouth's Astra Lounge before hitting track 5 and heading out feeling like an all-star. Whoop, there we are. Palm trees, sunglasses, Los Angeles, baby. But my dad wasn't wearing any sunglasses, so I told him to put some on or he wasn't allowed in the car, because I only drive in style.
All right. Sweet.
And after that, we hopped in the Ford Fiesta again, put her in gear, said hi to the fish that lives on the dashboard, and drove away to go get breakfast. And then we got there. Now, when my parents come into town, it's tradition for me to force them to buy me food. And this being my birthday was no exception. So we headed to a cafe. I used their restroom because they had toilet paper and ordered. I got avocado toast so as to blend it with the local culture. My dad got a croissant, which certainly looked better on camera, but I eat with my mouth, not my eyes. Then we decided to go to Trader Joe's so we could buy more food. But of course, the first stop was beer because that runs in the family. Then it was toilet paper, which seems to be a fair ordering of priorities.
Perfect.
Now, Trader Joe's was so much fun, I decided why not run more errands. So we decided to go to Target. There I bought fake Birkenstocks, so my ankles might have a fighting chance not to be pale, and I also decided that I would get latex gloves, so that way the cashier would think I'm a serial killer. I think I fooled her. It turns out, right next to the Target, there was a guitar center, so I dragged my dad in, and ended up playing on guitars that were way more expensive than I could do justice, and on an amp worth more than I had priced my own wife. And just as I was about to leave, I saw an axe that stole my heart, but unfortunately I didn't have the $120 to drop on it, so I'm going back at some point. Now, back at the house, I threw on my new fake Birks, note the tan line, and we decided to head to the pool. Did I mention that I'm house sitting at a house with a pool? There's the pool. So I got in the pool and swam like Michael Phelps, but more like the weed smoking side of him than the actual swimming side, and realized how out of shape I am when my 65-year-old dad did as good a job, well, perhaps a better job than I did. But it turns out my dad can't relax, so I decided to crack a beer and watch him fix a pool net. Which, admittedly, seems like a bad thing to do, but damn it, this is my special day, and if I want to watch my dad give CPR to a pool net, then that's what I'll do. So I sip more beer and watch my dad work and collect leaves from the pool while I sat on the side. And then that night it was time to put on my nice shirt. Don't trust myself to eat food. So I put on my nice shirt, but not my nicest shirt because we were going out for Italian food and I can't be trusted to spill on myself. However, because this is LA, it meant hopping in the Ford Fiesta again and having to drive to dinner because literally nothing here can be done without a car. But because the Ford Fiesta was so dirty and we were so classy, it meant getting gas, the medium price kind because it was a special day, and the car wash because the car looked terrible. After we waited for the car in front of us to be completely enveloped, it was our turn to enter the little shop of horrors and be put at the mercy of the machine as it beat the living hell out of the exterior before we could emerge into the light. After being birthed anew, we got to the restaurant with a clean car.
It's hard to get footage of it because it's just shining all the sun off.
And I prepared myself to eat some delicious Italian food. And I know it may be because I'm a Leo, but damn it, I looked good in my white shirt and fake Birkenstocks and hip shades.
And our fancy sandals.
And I'm pretty sure people took notice.
Fancy white t-shirt.
Now, I didn't film inside the restaurant because I do have some pride, but I did in the bathroom because there was a chair with no seat beside the toilet. Is that parallel imagery or what? Well, I used the toilet, not the chair, but I appreciated the options. After that, I washed my hands, of course, and we ate dinner. I didn't film any of it, but it was good. And then we called it a night, driving off into the sunset with a fresh and clean Ford Fiesta. All in all, I'd say it was a good birthday. Am I happy about the camera? I don't know. But I did get latex gloves, toilet paper, and fake Birkenstocks, which I'd say is more than enough. So, I'm gonna take it easy and sleep well tonight.